Hi there, good morning. It's Dawn coming to you from Bali, Indonesia. And this morning's theme is related to the card called Understanding. And today I want to show you the card first, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. I actually wrote a little something about it as well. So here's the card. There it is. And this is a water card, and it's called Understanding, and you can see there's a bird sitting at the edge of a cage where all the other golden birds have flown. Welcome, welcome, Jeff and Brett. So the card, the message on this card, or the word on this card, is understanding. And I really had to meditate on this for a bit because in a one sense, I totally got how understanding connected with the image, but it was such a vast awareness that I had that I found it difficult to find a way that I might communicate it to others. So let me just tune in. I'm going to do that thing I call catching the thread. So I'm going to tune in for a moment here, and then I'm going to bring forward the message for understanding. So if you'll just hold for a moment here. The bird sits at the edge of a cage, fresh with the understanding of her freedom. That in fact the cages of limitation have been those that she's constructed in her mind. And now that she understands, it's her choice whether to take flight or stay in the realm of the secure and the known. So, okay, now I'm getting where this connects. There are many people in my greater sphere, either friends here on Facebook, friends from my childhood, friends from different parts of my life, who reflect back to me their dreams and wishes to live a life that is more adventurous or varied than the life that they're living. And I too once was in those shoes. I too once lived a life that felt very caged in for me at times. But at other times it felt very secure and stable, and I was comfortable with the known. And so sometimes people also reflect back to me that my life seems like exotic and magical, and I'm so lucky. And luck has nothing to do with it. The life I created is one by design, and I worked very hard initially to create this life, to build a business that I can do from anywhere, so that I have the time freedom and the location freedom to do that. But there was something else that was required, and it was the gumption. It was the gumption to do something different, and that came with the understanding that the cages of limitation were those in my mind. Now, that leads a little bit to some stuff about potentially, I mean, this is why this is a vast topic. We could talk about money. We could use this card to completely talk about the limitations, the financial limitations that prevent us from making choices for freedom. We could talk about that in the realm of relationship. The relationship commitments that we have that help, that cause us to feel, well, we're secure here, but we can't get free. We could talk about it in the realm of spirit. So one of the things that's going on for me right now is this sense of wanting to connect more clearly with guidance, with my guides. Really hear them, see them, and not just feel it as this little quiet voice inside. So we could talk about it in terms of emotions. I've worked with people who feel very caged or locked in, like they can't express their true emotions. because it doesn't feel safe. Or perhaps if they really let out the grief, the sorrow, the sadness, that it would never stop, like the fear of being out of control. So there's lots of ways that this image could potentially pertain to you, to someone I'm speaking to out there. I don't know. I just know that I put these messages out there and someone, it speaks to someone. So whatever it is, whether you're feeling emotionally like you're at the edge, like you want to be set free, you want to go, you want to be free, emotionally, financially, materially, relationship, whatever that is for you, what I want to invite you to do is to tune into the true voice within yourself, and then look to where your mind is constructing cages that maybe are just illusions, that maybe are not actually, they don't need to be in place. Seek the understanding of where the freedom lies for you. And so I just will end with a little piece that I wrote in my journal to when I got this card. The understanding card reveals a bird sitting on the edge of an open cage. All the other golden birds have flown, yet one remains. Will she take flight? Now that she has the understanding of her true nature, she need no longer be caged. Still, it's up to her. She must decide and then act. For wishing alone cannot make it so. Understanding alone cannot make it so. She must choose to fly, which means she will leave the security and certainty of her cage. So let that speak to you if it does. And remember that your true nature is an eternal being, a divine spark of the Creator, having an experience in form. You are more magnificent than you imagine, and your power to create is that of the Creator. So will you choose to sit on the edge of the cage now that you have the understanding of what you can create? Or will you fly? So for whoever this message is for, and for all of you watching and may watch, bright blessings for a beautiful day on this 1st of March.